So into the red corner is Fahad MULINDWA, 24 years of age, from Uganda. His opponent is Wandera, WABWIRE, but he goes by the name of Wandera, part of the Kenyan hit squad.
Round one.
So we're underway. This is action in the 60-kilogram lightweight division. We're in the round of 32. And it's an all East African affair between boxers from Kenya and Uganda. The boxer wearing red is Uganda's Fahad MULINDWA, 24 years of age. Brings to the ring a professional record of 16 fights, 11 victories, 4 losses and a draw. 6 of his 11 wins coming by way of KO for a 55% KO ratio. Made his pro debut in Dubai. This is where he's based, and he was the flag bearer at what was a spectacular opening ceremony here a few days ago ahead of the opening day of competition in the 23rd edition of the World Championships. The man who is on the front foot throwing in looping punches is Wandera, part of a 13-strong Kenyan hit squad as he got through with a backhand, but he's warned for punching incorrectly with the inside of the glove. So we've got the Kenyan hit squad against the Ugandan Bombers, one of the fiercest continental rivalries in IBA style boxing and indeed international sports, is looking for that right hand over the top. Is Wandera. So just looking to establish the left jab. And there's an arcing left hook and another one attempted by MULINDWA. Long jab down to the body by Wandera. So neither man finding the range with any consistency, but a looping 3-shot salvo saw the final shot get through from Wandera. Wandera just stealing a glance to his corner. Jolting left hand again just causes MULINDWA to totter backwards. Incessant aggression being applied or being demonstrated by Wandera. Terrific atmosphere on hand here at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Center. 10-second clapper, barely audible in what is a cacophony of an atmosphere. Nice defense with the right glove from MULINDWA. Some of the action from the first round. Pretty certain that the front foot pressure of Wandera is going to be rewarded here. And there's confirmation, a clean sweep of the cards in favor of Wandera.
Round two.
So moving to the second round. Battle between neighboring East African nations. Uganda's Fahad Mulindwa has conceded the opening round unanimously. Professional boxer competing in the land where he resides. All but one of his fights have taken place here in Dubai in the professional ranks. That's a good roundhouse right to the body from Wandera. Well, he's got to try and do something to get the respect of Wandera, has Mulindwa. Because Wandera is letting his hands go with almost no fear of what's coming back. So can he try and find some avenues of opportunity in between the looping shots that Wandera is slinging in? I think he's waiting too long here, and again, not looking to work his way inside. His opponent possesses the greater reach, longer arms. There's a nice left jab from Mulindwa, followed by a left hook, but surely we've got to see more of that. Right hand over the top, not too far away from Mulindwa. Excuse me, from Wandera. And it's Wandera leading off once again, and just get the sense that Mulindwa is waiting too long. Single shots are all he's relying on. As Wandera has spoken to about his incorrect punching with the inside of the glove rather than the knuckle part of the glove. Well, I think he needs some type of adaptive strategy here, is stepping through on that right hand and finding a home for it is Wandera. Double jab right hand keeping Mulindwa occupied, and again his offensive attempts are being restricted to single Hollywood shots. Flashy left uppercuts and lead left hooks. There he did get through with one, but in between launching these single-fisted attacks, there he lands with a cracking left hook. I was going to suggest that there's perhaps got to be a few more combinations, or at least look to assert pressure with a 2 or 3 phase attack, and not just accept this physicality that is being imposed by Wandera. Difficult to discern the tactics here other than landing a single shot. Again, when he uses the jab, he's proved to be an effective weapon against Wandera, because Wandera is so intent on getting forward that if he can snake out that left hand and run him onto it, it's going to double up the impact. But I think he spent too long on the edge of range, and the offense that he launched, Mulindwa, was either a home run left uppercut or a really flashy lead left hook. And in the meantime, these punches in bunches, not always accurate, but more consistent with his punch output, like during that sequence from Wandera, are allowing him to control the tempo of the contest, the distance at which is being fought, and that's why he's taken the second round on a 4-1 split after he took the first unanimously.
Seconds out. Your third and final round.
So as we move into the third and final round in this battle between boxers from the neighboring East African nations of Uganda and Kenya, the member of the Ugandan Bombers surely needs a massive final round here. A stoppage is the easiest way to explain it, because he's trailing 20 points to 18 with 3 minutes remaining, having conceded the first round unanimously. There's a good left jab from Mulindwa, and we need to see more of that. And he is, oh, that's a good left jab right hand, which just inconvenienced Wandera. But he got his boxing stance back beneath him and looked to work away to the body. And again, the lead left hook sees Mulindwa off balance, but it's a much better start to the third round from Mulindwa. And again, he's got to put his punches together here for me. He's in against an opponent who possesses a longer reach, and so he's got a longer gap to bridge. And when Wandera uses the jabs rather than arcing wide scything punches. Well, it makes it very difficult for Mulindwa indeed. He got through with a good right hand to the body, followed by a left hook. And again, he's almost following his Kenyan opponent around the ring here. And because he's launching single shots from invariably out of range, his momentum spinning him around. There he got close and he wasn't too far away with a right hand to the body. But again, those speculative left uppercuts, that's almost like playing the lottery. You might win, it might be you, but odds are it's not going to land against an opponent as accomplished as Wandera. Can see those shots coming and they're rather easily evaded. So Mulindwa, again, looking for that lead left uppercut again. And when he's used the jab on the few instances that he has, as he did there, it is an effective weapon. So closing set, well, so time running out for Mulindwa. And Wandera just content to tie his man up in a clinch and kill the clock. Here's the 10-second clapper. And bout management mode being entered now by Wandera. And it's the man from the Kenyan hit squad who has got the better of the Ugandan bomber. A very composed display over the course of the three-minute rounds. And it will be the man in blue who will progress through to the round of 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, on ring B, your winner by points via unanimous decision. In the blue corner, representing Kenya, Washington, Wandera WABWIRE.
So Washington Wandera declared a unanimous point decision victor, eliminating Fahad Mulindwa of Uganda. And he just taking a few moments for some silent introspection. But we're going to see him again in the round of 16, where he will face off against the talented southpaw from Latvia, Prokudins, in the next round.
Moving on to the next contest on ring B, in bout 138, in an elite men's under 60 kilogram lightweight contest. Your referee in charge of the action from China, Go Zhang.